Speaking of the economy, some of the goods that Americans are used to buying online for cheap are getting a price bump. National correspondent Alex Miller joins us live from New York. Alex, two key e-commerce platforms came out with a major announcement. What did they say?
Well, Shein and Temu say that we can expect prices to rise very soon. Americans use these e-commerce sites for clothing, for accessories, for other kinds of goods that they might need. But now these two sites say because of tariffs, they're going to have to jack up their prices in the next few days. And experts tell us that other online retailers could be next. E-commerce caught in the crosshairs of President Trump's new trade war. China-founded online marketplaces Shein and Temu announcing in nearly identical statements price hikes starting April 25th due to recent changes in global trade rules and tariffs. The move follows an executive order from President Trump eliminating a provision that allowed shipments of less than $800 to enter the U.S. duty-free.
These tariffs is going to drive us crazy.
Tamika Johnson told us she's relieved she recently ordered a haul of clothes from Shein before tariffs kick in.
That I bought twice. This I bought twice.
Over $1 billion worth of goods came into the U.S. through what's known as the de minimis exemption in 2023, with the average shipment valued at just $54. Without it, expect to pay more for many goods, says Ashley Hetrick, a principal and supply chain leader at BDO.
The extent of these tariffs, at least for those who are heavily reliant on manufacturing operations or raw materials coming out of China, are simply too high for most companies' margins to accept for a lot of your fashion-based retailers.
Shein and Temu transformed e-commerce, offering inexpensive clothes, household items, and other goods. Their price hikes setting the table for other retailers to follow. Director of the Center for Education and Research in Retail at Indiana University, Dana Olson.
I think we should expect to see other retailers follow suit of bumping prices up within weeks or months.
And one more impact, Andrew, we might not have been thinking about is the ripple effect that this could have on social media companies. Shein and Temu are among the others that have spent millions on social media advertising over the years. So we could see them pull the advertising with companies like Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, which would obviously have a huge impact on their bottom line.
And Alex, what could these price bumps actually look like for consumers?
Well, they haven't really given us any sort of specifics, only to say that people need to make their purchases before April 25th. That is when they are expecting those price hikes to go into effect. But experts have told us the amount of increases really depends on the company. They have to decide how much of the cost they are willing to eat and how much they are going to pass on to the consumer. And of course, as any company does, they're encouraging people to make their purchases before the 25th.
Okay, yes, a very interesting strategy there. Alex Miller in New York for us. Alex, thank you.